black to save its accuracy.
That's mine.
Oh, sorry.
White to save these two stuff.
This one will take
These are opening problems as we bring it together for this Wednesday. It's still cold. Good Thanksgiving? Okay, what do other people think about these problems? Get everyone in the headspace. On the way.
Black to play?
The top left is black, bottom right is white.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Save the two stones in the corner, save the dragon.
Okay.
How do we feel about Co?
That's not saving.
That's not saving. You haven't saved anything.
Who's got answers? Quick show of hands.
I think I have the bottom right.
I got a Co.
That is not the answer.
Okay, good to know.
Hey, Drew. All right, let's do this. It's too freaking cold for cold water. Tea. All right, stop. Which one do we want to do first?
Top.
Let's do this one. This one because it's a simpler lesson, which is just order of moves. So, what do we got?
Don't want to Atari right away. You have to make a shortage.
We don't want to try right away. We
Wedge.
have to make a shortage.
Yeah.
Wedge first. Okay. Then
Throw it.
throw in.
Oh, I missed the throw.
And then capture, Atari, capture, Atari, capture, Atari, connect, Atari, Atari. It's over. How many folks saw that whole sequence all the way up to the end? Check.
Check.
The guy who we think is one done has it. And everyone else is kind of like, oh,
I can see it now. I just
mostly.
missed the throw in.
Right? It is sort of a ladder, right? After the initial squeeze, it just becomes a little twisty ladder, turning ladder.
I think I always miss that throw in.
You got the wedge.
And
The Atari.
if we do the throw in first, after white captures, or after black captures, when you wedge, black doesn't care. Right? So this is a really important bit about how once you played here, now if black tries to do it this way, now you Atari here, not here, or you're really surprised when this happens and you still don't catch the actual
Well,
cut.
here you could still Atari there and it'd be a shortage.
You can still Atari, no, because, well, yes, I guess so.
But it's not as good.
It's not as good. It's not as good as the other way.
Yeah.
This way is better,
Kind of sounds weird.
right? And now it's just, you get the important ones, right? So that's a sort of important little distinction here. You do it the wrong way, he fixes his problem. You do it the right way, he still has 99 problems. And he's dead for all of them. Say you did this one, right? Like, it's the same idea. You don't want to, although I guess it's whatever. Whatever. All right, up here. Up here, black stones, one eye in the corner, which is important because they need to escape or live. So how many folks are looking around this area for the answer?
Is that wrong?
Well, let's want to see if it's 100%. How many folks are looking around this area for the answer? Good, because there's nothing here, there's nothing here. Oh, there's a black stone. It's totally irrelevant. So, what do we think is the best way to do it? You found a Co. Where was the Co?
Oh, is that how you avoid?
Dan, where was the Co?
It's hard.
Play Atari by clamping the white stone from the bottom.
This one.
Yes.
And then white plays
White captures.
captures. That's right.
And then you threaten the Co.
Then you put the Co, and white plays here.
Predicts, yeah.
You can actually reverse this order too.
But instead
If
of
you
capturing,
play this Atari, for instance, if white connects, you can make an eye. So this Atari is kind of a better one to do.
that's the way I had it, because with the first Atari, white, instead of capturing, can just hit that point.
Can take this point?
Yes.
Yeah, and this will leave you with too many cuts on the other side.
That is
Right, so it's more important to go this way.
Okay.
But Co is not the answer.
Right.
You have to find a way to do this sequence in a way that avoids code.
Try 8,
So just tell me what it is.
6.
I don't. What is it?
It is the peeping move, the double peep.
The double peep.
On
This one.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Cast a wide net.
It's a good thought, but preparations must be made.
Ah.
Black stone.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Cool your jets.
Tempted to just.
Can't see it.
I
I
took
was
up the
looking
heat,
at
by the way.
just extending that stone.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, but I feel
Thinking about it. What do you?
Looks
What are you
just-
thinking about?
didn't think it was right.
Yeah, why not?
Go
Well,
there.
threats
I don't care if you think it's right. I want to know what sequence or future.
The threads make the eye.
I think white can just connect where you would Atari before. You're there. White connects.
Here?
No,
Here.
there.
Because white has some
Do
interesting
that, but
properties.
now
And I
black can
open-
connect to the left, preparing to Atari the white stuff.
I guess.
If I do this, I threaten to capture.
And then when white connects, then black runs out to the right.
Actually, you don't run out to the right.
Or capture the...
This is the right move,
Yeah, yeah, sure.
assuming that white connects here somehow. This move is now the right way to capture this stone.
Yeah.
If you go out this way, you might still get squeezed, right? You capture, you still have a group that
Also
doesn't
can
have
just
two eyes.
Run, right? Oh, never mind.
I mean, this is a different problem. This
No,
is
I
not
was-
part of the board.
Right.
But like, since there's only one eye
Oh,
here,
yeah. Oh, no.
way better to do this, right?
Yeah.
Because this actually gets you that eye. White connects, you capture, your group is safe. If you just think, oh, I gotta push out, you're just sort of helping white take your own eye. You even get to do this sente too. Okay, so this looked promising when white connects here. Does white have something else? Atari, right? How about this one? One that captures the stones.
Now we do what we did before.
Now we do what we did before. And this time it's not co because white catches 2 stones and not 1. So what we did before was this. White has to capture because again, otherwise you're going to take these 2 and make an eye. And now when you play here, white doesn't play here because it's not a co because white took 2 stones off. Ta-da!
Would white still maybe want to play that one?
No, white would maybe still want to play this one. Or maybe actually white wouldn't want to extend in the first place.
I guess, yeah, after talking about that.
I think that after this, white may want to do
Who said that doesn't work?
maybe this one. At this point, you'd want to keep these guys separated.
Really? Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, no, that's the same. Maybe this is the best way for white.
What's wrong with the connecting on
Maybe
the
this
outside?
What was that?
What's wrong with connecting on the outside
Black does the same.
and then you connect?
And just,
Yeah, you just connect underneath, you get in the eye.
You can
Oh, that's
keep-
fine.
still split, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all the same. It's all one.
Yes.
I think that's all one.
That's all
Anywho, so this is a neat little bringing it all together about how we read. This would be an important matter of life and death here about how do we do the connecting. Now, out of curiosity, is there an easier way if we take these 2 stones off? Is there an easier way for black to connect? Or maybe I should put it this way: does white have a way to keep black disconnected?
No.
No, yes, maybe.
What about just extend instead of Atari? Just connect the stuff.
just
Yeah.
connect stuff?
I think here, black can
Just delete
Atari.
Atari underneath.
Yeah, if you Atari in the same spot, now it does a shortage.
Oh, yeah.
Is there?
There is.
Are you sure?
Almost
Oh, no. There isn't.
connects.
It's a,
Black has his own shortage.
it's a
Atari.
non-linear.
No, Atari, no. Atari. No, it doesn't work.
Are you sure?
So if you Atari the 2 stones the other way.
Cut.
Oh, sorry, not
White
the other way,
capture.
sorry.
You meant this way?
Yeah, but that also doesn't work because it's self-Atari'd.
It's a weird ladder.
It's weird. It's not active before. So
Maybe you can't do that Atari in the first place.
I was thinking about the other underneath.
this one.
Yeah.
Like,
And then you're still threatening. Like that.
I think.
Oh, but yeah, you can't get out because right.
You're gonna have one here and one here.
Right.
I think there's actually a lot of different moves that white can play that keep black from connecting. So another question is there an easier way for black to connect here? Anyway, that's fun. Let's see, what do I want to talk about today? Do we want to do homework problems first, or some of the lecture-y stuff that I've prepared? Which one? Lecture stuff, okay. It's going to take me a while. So, let's see, it's been 2 weeks. How many games did people play in the last 2 weeks? A couple?
Oh,
10? 10's all right. 10's all right for 2 weeks. Haley's up to 27.
Is she still on a winning streak?
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
they are great.
There's nothing worse than to lose a valuable yo-yomi period in a blitz game to a slow computer.
Oh, that is pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. I have had a couple of those, I think in the earlier days when a house member started downloading things and the lag caused me to lose a blitz game on time. That was pretty awful.
I had one game that lost my connection in this.
Okay, so let's see. First thing I want to talk about is a Joseki that everybody basically knows. Not this one, Joseki. The whole board, because this is kind of a whole board problem.
Didn't white pull back here?
Yeah, I'm getting there. This isn't really an order.
Okay.
We're not at the important part yet. Important part is yeah. Okay. Important part is this one. So I want to talk about follow-ups to these Joseki because I see a lot of folks sort of trying, like one of the things when you start reading it, you start trying to figure out just how much you can stretch without appreciating some of the importance of them, like don't help your opponent's stones develop themselves. And this is sort of one of those examples. So, this black move right here. What do we know about it?
So I guess black here, I generally feel like I need another move in this area. 'Cause
Right.
I feel like if white pushes up, it's just too big.
Right.
But the Joseki, I know, kind of ends.
Oh, you feel like if white pushes up, it's too big?
Yes, I feel like if black doesn't play that move.
Oh, it's not necessarily too big.
Okay. I don't know. I always. The
it's not
wall
urgent.
just seems kind of small because white has a stone out past it.
So, I mean, I've seen different responses. Sometimes black is here, sometimes black is here, sometimes black is here. It's dependent on what the rest of the strategy is. I think in this case it may actually, the board may look like this, but no matter. Doesn't, not super important. The question is how white should play here. So, for starters, if white wants to come and take a big point down here, black is going to do this, right? And this is the best white reply when black does this. If you do this, you know, you still are going to have to come back and fix here, because when black comes pushing through, if you want to block, he's going to take your stones. So you do have to come back and play. And now you'd like not to have made this exchange, right? If you do this, you actually, this is kind of that whole like helping the opponent develop. Like you're just giving him more of what he wants. You may not play this whole exchange, but there's no question that you're increasing his thickness. So like this exchange here may not be played. But there's no question that he's thicker this way than if you had just played here, right? So this is sort of what we want to avoid And so generally, the right way to do it is to play right here. But what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think about what is wrong with a couple of maybe reasonable alternatives. So if white does play this, how would you as black refute this?
Push, cut on the bottom, and then you can force through.
Push and cut. I don't think it works. Push and cut, are you sure?
Oh no, it doesn't work. Never mind. You don't get Atari in that. I thought there was an Atari at the end.
Push and cut. Okay. All right, I'm not profanity.
Can we push and
How
cut
about just
on the outs?
1710?
Boom! Just 1710. Is this what you were talking about?
Yes, aiming at the push and cut.
That's right. This is fine. Develops this. Right? We don't have to, there's no, this isn't on the board yet. So this is already like going to be enough for black, right? Being able to get this, it's going to be really awkward. You do this, it's terrible. You do this, it's silly. Like this. So what if white tries to not play this exchange first? In this case, there's an even more straightforward way to punish, which is just cutting across and pressing through. And in this case, yes, the punishment does result in like knockouts still. Like there's nothing white's hosed. Right? This is too thin.
What if white peeps now? Just it kind of ignores that other stone.
Peeps. Peeps? Peeps where?
Just extends left.
And left.
Now the corner's gonna die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this corner is almost dead.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the point.
So this is no good either. So how about this? Maybe a little better, right? Maybe if you have like a really urgent need to do this, maybe this is okay. You still leave behind a lot of the same aji, right?
Would it be better if white's done at 17, the one that, if this one was on the second line?
This one?
If that one was there?
No, I think this is a real special circumstances. Like the only reason you would do this in this Joseki is maybe if black already had a stone here, right? Because you don't want to have.
I was just thinking that being on the second line makes, I thought it makes it easier to extend. And
Yeah, but if you play this on the second line right now, black isn't going to play here. He's going to play here, and he's happier because his shape is better. He maybe he'll do this one. No, maybe this one. I don't know. If nothing else, this is certainly better, right? He doesn't have to worry about the cut. Pretty straightforward, right?
So what can black do?
So if white does the one space jump now, what is black?
If white does the one space jump now, I don't know if there's any immediate punishment. I don't know if there's anything here that's immediately terrible. However, what can we deduce might be some weaknesses here?
Yeah.
Probably the same kind of thing, right? Not to mention that compared to this one, so this exchange up here, if this isn't on the board, right? This would not ever happen in a game, but this is just a for instance. This exchange means that black's cut is sente, because if white has to capture over here, when white extends, or when black extends, white can't block because black plays Atari with this on the board, right? So, in this case though, if we're missing that liberty here, when black comes through to do this, now if you go, hey, I'm going to cut, white says, I don't care, because he can just catch the stone this way. Whereas if this is over here, now he can't.
Can you
For instance.
connect underneath there?
What was that? Yeah, but that's terrible. Like,
We're in Joseki country.
right. We're in Joseki country anyway. Like, we're talking about what happens here. And the fact of the matter is that this leaves behind less aji than this does. Not just different aji, but actually less, right? Here the aji is terrible. Here the aji is really bad. This is enough, right? Here the aji is much less, and here I would say that it is different and even less after that. Does that make sense? Flavors. Actually means flavors. I would enjoy this flavor a lot more than this flavor, but this is still a flavor that I don't mind seeing. Maybe if you're really in a hurry to get out in front, you can do this. But I'd point out that even when you do this, black can't really like enclose you, right? Because this is really strong here. You don't have to worry about the cut. Whereas in this case, you know, there may be other tactics.
Or black can just jump again, right?
What's that? Black can just jump again, sure. I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
I would enjoy this one more. I don't like having these things at my back, right? Okay, let's see. Next one I wanted to talk about. Don't help people make shape. Let me think how this. Let's talk about another basic Joseki people know a lot. With the idea of not helping your opponents make shape. All right, let's do it. Okay, this way. Let me think. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try this one. This is kind of a Joseki. How does black play now? How many people know this Joseki? Well, take a second and think about it. And think about, if you are white, which Atari is the most helpful for you.
I feel like black should link up.
Link up. What do you mean?
It's really weak.
What do you mean? Just link up.
Pull back.
5-4, just draw back.
Yeah, that seems
Maybe
just
Draw back.
It seems like the conservative thing to do.
better. I feel like white would want to play there to capture this stuff.
Okay, well, let's talk about. I've gone and flipped the colors. Who cares? All right, let's talk about some of the moves that are not as good. Why do we reject this one?
That's why you sit down here too as well.
You've got a stone at both ends of your,
You're-
both of your heads.
You're just
Like-
running your head into a
yeah.
wall. Like you're just
It's bad.
bumping your head into something. How
What
about this one? If I'm white, how do I refute this move?
You gotta cut it, right?
Push through.
No.
Just switch sides. It's going to be hard for black to handle. This is now kind of silly.
Can black cut at 3?
But then white takes the corner.
At what cost?
Exactly.
White gives up the stone and takes the corner.
I mean, if we don't like this, we can also...
Then black gets the top, right? If white takes the...
Well, if white tries this way,
Black gets the entire...
yeah, this becomes a ceiling into Suji. So white doesn't like this punishment. Right? You're totally right. This is the right way for black to think about playing. So who knows what the next point in the Joseki is?
Do the same as white?
After black draws back?
I think you lose a cut behind.
Well, I'm going to get cut, right?
You can't connect both cuts in one move.
I mean, there's a couple different variations here, because this is not the most obvious Joseki. But,
Descend.
so does everyone see how this sort of is like, gives white the least ability to help settle his shape, right? Compared to this one, and this one, right? Like, these help white a lot more than just drawing back. And says, all right, wait, you still have a problem here, you still have a problem here, what are you going to do about it? Right? Now, if white just draws back,
Black.
this is a variation. Black cuts, get Atari, right here. Black, takes the stone. Okay, that's a variation. White also has another variation, which says, you know, I have these two cuts. I don't really, they're for me right now. If I take one, you take the other. If I take this one, you take that one. So tell you what, I'm actually not going to touch either of them. Right? Although this does kind of touch this one. It's a little different. It means something a little different. So now if black cuts, I want to say, how does white develop their stone? This is kind of an easy one. This one should be a gimme.
Push through the elephant side.
Push through the elephant side. Right, this is the right move. But let's look at some wrong moves and think about why they might be wrong. So if we do this one, we don't like it, right? Yeah, black can just play here. And now this is kind of awkward for white. Compared to this way, where black probably isn't going to do this because he's just going to drive you between his stones. Once you play this, if you're going to, this is a really different thing, right? Really different shape. So how about if white plays here? Maybe looks silly, but...
Just get Atari.
Yeah, you just get the Atari. It's pretty cool. How about if white really wants to take the side? Right? Like I played this move. Maybe I'm really trying to slide underneath.
Ataris and connects.
What was that?
Black Ataris and connects.
Black Ataris. All right, now I play here. Put it here. White doesn't get enough, right? This is, if you thought that was good for white, I assure you, I would like you to reevaluate the conclusion. All right, here's one that's a little interesting. So,
The Atari.
this one, right?
Just guitar in the left and then connect up. But white can.
No, I think
This is pretty nice.
Which do we like better here, white or black?
Black. It's a lot of solid territory.
Nobody likes the Tanuki?
Depends on the
I think black should have extended and not let white hit the Tanuki.
White has center.
He does.
This is still great for black. This is not a good result for white. This is, I mean, maybe given the correct global position, this is playable, but you're giving up a lot of territory here, and these stones do not have a lot of aji.
What if the outside cut?
Technically outside.
Yeah, instead of letting black cut.
So right here,
Before black cut, white makes a lion's move, or whatever it's called, tiger's move.
Instead of the third line move, you mean?
right, I'm sorry, where?
So take that black cutting stone away. Yeah. What if white goes on?
Black's turn now.
Oh, it's black's turn right now?
Right, black cuts, and we're looking at white's responses.
Oh, sorry, instead of the... So where was white's last move?
Here.
Like here, where was white's last move? Was it here?
It was this one, that's right.
Yeah, so what if you take that out, do that?
So, in this case, black can cut you now
Can
here.
you sacrifice that stone in order to get some kind of thickness here?
I mean, what do you think? How's it look?
I guess not.
It's a good thought. It's a good thought. But in this case, we can just, this stone is gone, and if this cut doesn't work, does that cut work?
I don't know.
Then we can probably reject this whole thing. Like, it maybe is okay if white gets this and seals everything in, but as it is, black is open here, black is open here. This sacrifice, you haven't gotten anything out of it. Anyway, it's a complicated Joseki. But, so, if we do play this one, and you're saying, hey, let's look at maybe, if we extend and don't give white the Tanuki. So, this is interesting, except for, this is the move that we wanted to play to begin with. If we play, if black plays, let me see here. If black grips the stone, right? Maybe then white would make this exchange, right? But as it is, this exchange isn't necessarily good for white, right? Does that make sense? We're better off just doing this direct. Not to mention the fact that you have to deal with the fact that black might resist come through here.
What if white tries to resist there and tries to...
Resist here.
I guess it's not right. Never mind.
With a coat?
Not this
That doesn't work at all.
I mean, already
Yes.
it's problematic. You can't really blah. Yeah. Yeah. Compared to the Joseki, we're already in the like, this is suboptimal, so why are we talking about it? It's like, yeah. All right. Let's see. I think that's what I had to talk about.
Can white, as an alternative, one of white's many alternatives back when the two cuts are still present, can white just play that drawing back directly instead of the third line move, but the draw moving down?
This one.
Yes.
So this one.
Yes.
Can we draw back here?
No, sorry.
Sorry.
Playing in the fifth line, making the two stone groups, pointing down.
The new line.
Yeah, that's
the
not-
connection.
This?
Yeah. Can we do that one then? Is that?
Wow, that's an interesting idea.
Let's assume that the ladder.
What
is
looks
there.
like the right point for black to take? The table shape.
Yeah.
Black would want to take this. He's threatening to connect, right?
Yes.
How do you keep him from connecting?
You have to make an ugly
Make
shape.
horrible shape.
Oh no, you
If you
can,
try.
well, you can make a sort of ugly shape, but he can make you connect.
This would be a kind of ugly shape.
Yeah.
This makes a lot of things sente for black.
Right.
This is actually kind of interesting. Kind of. No, it isn't actually.
What about
Let's
the?
pretend to be interesting. Okay.
And doing something like this and letting black take, connect his pincher stone to his cornerstone. Maybe black even does this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
It all looks kind of sideways to me. But this, really it gives black a point that's ideal, right? We don't want to help him develop, and more importantly, like having
We
to
haven't
make
fixed anything.
this shape. Yeah. Well, he's not going to cut us here now.
Probably.
Swell. I mean, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. Like, just being able to make this exchange makes it so much harder for white to counterattack that this has already turned into something that's good enough, right? Compared to white taking that point, right? For herself, himself. Cool. All right. Who's got some questions? Let's do some homework problems. Then we'll play some games. Sound good? Let's do it. Don't help your opponents make shape. You're so sure.
What about this? I was considering that, but I feel like once white blocks, there's nothing here. That doesn't work.
Yeah, Eric, you gotta keep playing black here. You threw down the black stone like you knew what it was. I assume that you've read out all of the variations.
That works. You go here. No, take it back. There's a shortage, but you just Atari underneath.
Nice.
Close.
So I don't think that works. And it looks like a vital point.
Well, what was wrong with your initial move?
Here? Yeah. White goes here.
And then?
Black has to connect.
And then?
White goes here. And then it looks like black can kill with this, but you actually can't.
Can do
Wait, show me that again.
this now.
Oh,
Show me.
yeah, you can do that.
You sure can.
Or the other one.
Try to see that. Or that.
That.
But that doesn't,
No,
because that doesn't work.
That works.
That one does.
Wow. Okay.
How'd we get here?
Like this.
Like that.
But I haven't actually looked at other white moves. I thought this worked.
Anybody else have any white moves that maybe don't die? No, because there aren't any. This is the right answer.
And if white tries going back, nah, just silly.
Just push in.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's really frustrating. I can't believe I missed that.
Yeah.
It's so
Yep.
obvious.
Yep, it is a blind spot. What's the other alternative here? Is that let's see, is that white can play here, right?
And then
Now this here, if white plays here, you take the stones and a snap back. If white plays here, you make kill the two eyes, right?
Right.
okay, that's a good one.
So this is a more relevant thing to read, I think. Right?
Okay.
Once you've made this exchange.
Tough. I didn't even think about that. This one here, I feel like I've looked at every move. And
That's great. That's my favorite kind. First, we'll look at this one. Who tried this one? Who tried this one who didn't get it already earlier in class? Otherwise, I don't want to show this if we already solved it for everyone else.
well, people online might want to see it.
Yeah, the people online can do it themselves. Challenge problem for the people online. Okay, moving on. We all know what it is, right? Cool. All right.
So,
They can take it up in the
to
comments.
read.
Eric, can I get where you're standing?
Okay, so
All right, so you want to do this one down here first. Huh?
this one, yeah. So I looked at this one a bunch. So you can't do anything like this because white's just gonna get this. If you do that, white just connects.
All right, hang on. All right, you've got a refutation for this, right? White just connects?
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. That's not Atari.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is Atari.
On your 3 stones.
Oh wow! For some reason I thought these were connected. So you just do that, and then you kill. Okay.
I just got
Ta-da!
there.
Shortage.
I totally missed that. For some reason I kept on thinking this was connected at this point. That's silly.
Connected-ish.
Because you can't Atari from this side.
Yeah. They're not connected diagonally and go.
Actually, this is Othello. It's gonna be immersion. We're also playing this game with Mentos.
And if you try anything else, there's no squeeze or anything.
Well, that Coke is it, that's right.
Wow. That's not that hard.
These blind spots are great to find though. Like
Yeah.
when you find a blind spot, it is worth drilling it and problems like it. So you might want to check the other problems in this set that have a lot of these.
There are only a couple I think that I
Shortages
missed in this one.
So how about this one? This is actually maybe one of my favorite problems in the whole.
This one I had no idea.
No idea. Dan, you got it.
So I tried this.
Eric, you have to look at it for at least 20 seconds before you put it down.
Okay.
see.
I won't put the stone down yet.
I said Eric, not Harley.
Okay, well, I'll put a
You're,
stone
you're
down.
pretty sure you've looked at everything, right?
No, let's talk about this one.
So you've looked at everything for, and you haven't got it.
So here I've tried this. That doesn't work. White just plays there, and there's nothing tricky you can do.
Uh-huh.
This,
So-
white goes here.
All right, Dan,
I tried this.
hang on. You're not playing both sides. You only get one.
All right.
Okay.
Dan, you put that one down as your answer.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
and it was right?
It sure is.
Let's do that, right?
Try that, and white goes here.
Okay.
Yeah. And now what happens, Harley? Black connects.
Black connects.
Now what happens?
White goes here
White goes there.
and wins the capturing race.
It does he?
How does it do that?
You good?
Nope. Try this one.
Other side.
Oh no.
Prevents white from approaching.
That's good. So that area does have something to do with the problem.
It surely does. More importantly, white might try to go for Ko
That one's pretty sick.
Yeah, that is
here.
Right.
Dan?
just extend.
Yeah. Just extend.
Just extend. That's right. This is important.
There's a lot of good ones. like that where-
Equally
Yeah.
nice
Shortage.
is that white also can't
Can't
throw
throw
in because he puts himself in Atari.
Yeah.
And they die.
Wow. Okay. That's a good one.
It is a good one.
That
Yeah, I
one
tried.
just
I
looks-
kept on looking at this
White
too.
can't approach
That just
from
doesn't
the
work.
other side. Sure
I
won't.
remember.
Sure won't work.
Yeah, that one's ugly.
It's a good
It's
one.
not. It's not like.
By the time I got to this point in the sequence, I totally forgot about the other problem. I was too focused on these stones. Wow.
It's a great problem. These capturing races, especially locally, once you're cut, right? Now white has a problem where they have to approach from one side or the other, right? These squeezes can't go wrong. It's one of those when you're in the end game and all the liberties are getting filled up and you're looking at stuff like this, there's a lot of opportunities to make things happen. It's a lot of the cases where people make a bunch of mistakes. So they make these mistakes because, anyway, when you have to fill liberties, doesn't matter how many eyes you have.
Yeah.
Look, this group has an eye. Should win a capturing race. Well,
Well, maybe not.
it doesn't really have an eye.
Not yet.
And if it does have, anyway.
And if you try this, you get that nice.
So relatedly, let's take a look at these.
Short.
I like these because I don't have to move very far. All right, let's look at the one in the far corner first. So this is another one of those nice order of move problems. So if folks want to take a look at it, there's a little subtle trap here. A subtle little trap. A trap, both little and subtle.
Which one?
This one.
Okay, I think I can solve that one.
So, who's pretty sure they got an answer? Yeah, what is it? Show me.
No, it doesn't work. I think I just see the trap you're talking about.
Okay, now I'm gonna play here.
That's not what I thought you were going to play. I guess I have to play here now.
And then White gets a
Oh, if you do that,
squeeze.
a throw in, exactly, and a squeeze you can't connect, you'll die. So I'll get that liberty.
But you can't really do anything else.
Sure you can.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Atari?
Just extend.
Here?
If you just extend, yeah, if you just extend here,
that's
it's the same trap,
Yeah.
actually.
That's a good point.
Right?
Play the Atari.
So
Play the Atari.
Any liberties is
This Atari
It's dirty.
is important.
And then you connect.
And now you can connect underneath.
Wait, you can't do that.
Oh, sorry.
No. You just go
Just
here.
go
You
here.
can't-
That's
you
what I meant
can't
to say.
Atari
Sorry.
it.
Display, clicko, this click,
undo.
undo.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
no. So, but this is a neat little order of moves question, right? Is if you just assume that, you know, oh, I can just take the eye this way, right?
You can't.
Not actually. It's really important to fill the liberty. Incidentally, the other and maybe more obvious squeeze is this one, right?
Atari, capture, and double Atari.
Right.
Cool.
Anyway, I was pretty sure I would catch someone with this one, and I did. All right, what happened here? This is not the problem. This is the problem. Dan, you were telling me about this one.
I was telling you about
Yeah, before class started. Yeah, you had this one covered. You had it on lock, right?
when you were looking at the 2-2, and I was looking at the 2-2.
Yeah.
And I looked back at the just connecting.
Yeah, why can't you just connect?
Looking at the 2-2.
Well, a better question, first of all, is let's refute the 2-2.
Right.
Do you have a refutation for the 2-2?
I did not get one.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I think you can just. I'm actually try to read
This
this one. Then if black connects, that's not even a co. You can just wait until later to get it right. Yeah, that's fine. Capture. If black tries to squeeze, you just take the other
Black
side.
tries to squeeze.
Yeah. I don't.
Just
I think
capture.
white's okay.
At best, black can get a co here,
Yeah, maybe.
right? Whereas black had a better option here.
Just straight up connect.
Just straight up connect. You mean this one, of course, right?
Nope.
No! This connection,
Yeah,
right?
there's nothing you can do.
There is nothing white can do. Well, actually, there's a couple things white can do. White can play here, I guess.
Atari.
Atari. I'll Atari you.
That's okay. You just take the stones,
Take a whole bunch of them.
and then there's no room to make a second eye.
And then there's no room to make a second. Doesn't really matter if black connects something. There's no room to make a second after white. Seeing that and seeing that this connection is sufficient to capture the white stones is the important part of this problem.
Is this one from a while ago?
No.
This on the recent set. I feel like I've seen it.
I think people got a double set for Thanksgiving.
Oh no,
I think that's what that is.
This was before that.
Anyway, so this is not here. This connection captures at least these 3 stones.
That's
Yes?
enough.
Yes?
Because you also make a false eye there.
Yes, that's the important part of the problem. All right, one more, I think, over here. Who put this one up over here?
I did not want it.
Who? Simon. Yes, you do.
I already have a couple.
You already have a couple?
Not all the way through.
Oh, all right.
One with a big co.
Also, I gave some people Joseki homework. Who, like, I was like, you have to show me Joseki next week.
I already asked you about the one.
Yeah?
The trick player, the large knives. Right?
Yeah, you found it already?
No. You had to show me. 'Cause
Yeah, you couldn't find it. Okay.
Yeah, the one where you hunt underneath and
Yeah, I remember when you died.
yeah.
All right.
So the Atari looks tempting.
Looks tempting. Must be wrong.
I think it is that.
Sure.
There's the Atari, once white captures. What can you do? Connect, white takes that. Yeah, and then make a false eye. Yeah, I think that works.
So who had a problem with this? Whose question was this? Was yours? All right, so you want to play black? Or do you want to play white then?
Oh, sure.
If you're sure you've got it.
Don't have much of a choice but to connect.
No, we do have a choice, but it's not a very good
Always have a choice.
Yeah, we can just take. It's false, of course. Yeah, right.
And if you connect.
Wait. Keep going the other variation.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
The squeeze doesn't
Going
work
where?
though.
Yeah.
White
attempt to
throws
throw
in.
No, because you can connect.
White throws in. Then
Oh,
But then it's a snap.
Snap back.
Yeah, okay.
keep going.
Atari, the 3
Do you have to
stones.
connect here?
Yeah, connect.
Connect.
Okay, Atari, the 2 stones.
Now what is white? Yeah. Aha.
Sorry.
So strong.
Take.
Throw in.
Throw in.
Atari. Capture. And
Capture which?
squeeze.
You capture here. It's snapback. So you capture here. I get
and
to
then
connect.
Atari, yeah. Okay.
devious.
And if you try the other way in the beginning, just for fun. Oh
It was
god.
good of you to tell people to keep doing it now. Come on.
I don't know where
Come
I'm
on. What's going on?
Where are we?
We not like that. We're
Trying to
not.
go back to the beginning.
This is the beginning. Give those white stones back. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Saying
so white connects.
White
Yeah, white
connects. Sure.
Then you go here.
White takes 2 stones.
White takes 2 stones.
Black throws in.
Now you can just connect.
You sure?
White takes down there.
White takes.
And you host.
Oh, maybe you do have to throw in.
If
Alright.
black goes there,
Because white can't.
but white can take this stone now.
White takes a stone and you can't.
But that's still only
So
one
first,
off.
let's look at this one. If you do this, give me white stones. And if we do this right here,
Then. Oh no,
black
that's fine.
black has this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, it's
fine.
me. I feel like I'm
Yeah, they're Mia either way. This is just problem is just not meant to be.
Oh god.
Let's see here.
What's going on?
We're making it work.
Does it work if you
We're
also
getting there.
start here?
But then white makes the other.
Then white makes the other eye.
makes
And
the
this
other
eye. So you have
So
to.
you can't start
It's
there.
not me. You have to do that.
It isn't Mia. No.
But then that works.
Because it's Atari.
Wait a minute. Yeah, because it's Atari.
That one's
Right.
sent
White can't stop to
White
make an eye
can't,
because
yeah.
you'll capture everything. Right.
Huh.
Good stuff.
Cool.
All right.
That looks
Let's play
familiar.
some games. Dan, you sent me a game. Has anyone else got a game for me that's outstanding for me to review?
We'll try and get you one soon.
You'll give me one? You sent me one?
I haven't. I'll send it to you tonight.
Send it to me.
Try to send one soon.
It's actually
Dude, this is for
Another-
your benefit. It's like, so we did that whole series on like reviewing your game, right? So review your games, come up with some questions. Like you should be able to see some things that you know, some things that you don't know, but you can ask about. And I'm sure I'll see some things that you didn't know and you didn't ask about. So it'll work out great. Right? You should have some known knowns, some known unknowns, some unknown unknowns. All right. On that note, I want to talk about this here again, real quick. So you played here. Why? So this is both pushing the cart from behind, and we also already looked at. You'd rather do this.
Honestly, I think I'd play this right now.
Would you really? don't even start with me. Don't even start with me. But we just talked about this. So like in this case, this is classic helping block make shape. And I'm repeating myself, even though I just said this seconds ago because this time the camera's on.
Yeah.
So yeah, right. You of course you want this white stone here now, right? Of course you do. Don't even.
But I mean, he doesn't have any
Alright, I'm
stones.
turning the camera
over
off. I'm coming for you. Oh, it's black to play. Yeah, it's black to play. I mean, come on. Did you get it? You already know. You should be figuring out how to win that game over there, Dan.
Okay. Oh, so I'm just rereading it again to make sure.
I always give away these chicken territories. It's such a bad habit.
That's crazy.
It is a crazy little problem.
The game over there. Is it even my turn? No, it's not my turn.
Sorry, I took away your opponent.
I have several options.
You're supposed to descend.
This one?
Pushing.
I played here.
So you think here and where?
Descend.
Here? Okay, here.
The wrong guitar. Wait, that's still.
No, that's alive, isn't it?
Kind of work.
No.
Oh no, because after the throwing, he's got an extra liberty he can attack.
I mean, no, this does work. This doesn't work for white. If I capture, white can capture and still doesn't have an eye. So we play here, then we make 3, right?
Right.
But this is a bad move by white. I need to be more clear with what I'm saying. White will play here now. And the best black can do is a go.
Gotcha.
So the descent is not the answer. Try again.
Descent is not the answer.
Trying to see if you...
Counter and then
Yeah.
Which one?
The 3-1, and then pull back
3-1. Right.
after he captures.
Pull back. Right. Shortage of liberties. 1 eye.
Cool.
You connect your points.
What's the battle plan after?
It is the vital point. Exactly. More importantly,
Can
if you do the other order, if you play this stone first, now this actually does work.
White's alive.
Because if you play here, I capture you, and I have me eye. Right? If you take these 2, I capture you, and I have another eye here. So, it has to be this one. White is out of trouble. Can't even make go. Okay. Yes, you were.